Do you feel overwhelmed? Do you feel overloaded? Are you experiencing burnout? Well, in this video, I'm going to share with you how to overcome being burnt out, how to overcome being overloaded, how to get your tasks done, how to relieve frustration. I'm going to show you all of this in one simple move. Walk with me. And listen, this one move too is first of all, it's not going to take me that long to explain to you this one move. And the second thing is this move is not complicated. It's easy to learn. So listen, I want to get right into it. But before we start, listen, there's one thing you got to uh, uh, get straight before this one move to work. You're going to have to get organized. You're going to have to get organized. It's as simple as something like getting a planner. I want you to get a planner. All right. It's not mandatory, but I think it'll help because you're going to need to know your schedule, right? In order for this one move to work. Listen, you can get a simple planner like this here. I got this planner off of Amazon for less than $10. You can any planner will work, but if you need help getting a planner, look in the description of this video and you can get this planner right here. But you're going to have to create a schedule because you're going to need to know the times that you do everything. You need to get organized. You need to get in order. Listen, order is one of the main ingredients to success. Look at this quote right here. This is one of my quotes. Take a screenshot of that. It says, "Your success is behind schedule because you left scheduling behind." Chew on that for a minute. So listen, like I said, you want to get in order with your time. You got to get organized. Blot out your calendar with slots. You know, figure out how long it takes to commute. Right? How long does it take you to go to work? Get that time down. How long is it going to take you to get ready? Get that time down. You want to get in order. Listen, time is valuable. You're going to have to value your time and get your time in order. Listen, if you need help with this, most definitely watch to the end of this video because I'm going to give you a free resource that's going to help you to get your time in order. One of the best resources that's going to help you, and it's free. So just most definitely stay to the end, and I'm going to get you that information. But that's the first thing you need to do. Now, once you have your time in order, once you have your planner, once you have your schedule, right, you're going to incorporate in your schedule something that's called margin. Margin. And as a matter of fact, this video, this revelation, this whole message was inspired by this book here called Margin. All right, can you see that with that light? And in case this is your first time here, my name's Billie Miller, and I love books, and I've read hundreds of books, and I love books so much that I've dedicated this whole channel. This channel you're watching right now, I dedicated this whole channel to sharing with you the many books that have impacted my life. And so today we're going to be talking about this book called Margin, right? And if you want to know more about that book, just look in the description of this video. You can find out more about that book. But what is margin? Let me put the definition on the screen here. So look up, take a screenshot of that. Margin is the space between our load and our limits. This is actually what he wrote in the book. This is his definition. He says, margin is the space between our load and our limit. It is the amount allowed beyond that which is needed. So listen, in other words, there's a time that's needed, right? But margin is that extra time. As a matter of fact, let's go deeper into the definition just to make sure you understand. I like this one right here. Let's definitely take a screenshot of this. I'm going to break this definition down thoroughly so you can get the full picture of what I mean by margin. Margin is an extra reserved amount of time added, right? Keyword there, added, to a schedule or estimate to accommodate unexpected delays, contingencies, or to provide breathing room. So, for example, say it takes you 25 minutes to get to work. And it's good that you're organized and got in order to know the time that it takes to commute to work. But the mistake that you often make is you go by that time. So you'll leave work 25 minutes early and you'll get there right on time. but you don't have any breathing room for traffic jams. Maybe it was a car accident. Maybe something was wrong with your car. Some sort of interruption or distraction. Now you don't have any breathing room, and now you're 5 minutes, 10 minutes late to work for something that could have been easily avoided if you would have left 15 to 30 minutes early. You have, especially if you have an appointment. Say you have a job interview. Uh, your job interview is at 3 o'clock, and so you know how long it takes to get there, and you getting there right at 2:59. No, you should be there at 2:30. I don't care if you got to sit in the parking lot. Why? Because you've left that space, you've left that gap, that breathing room, and that breathing room is called margin. Listen, I hope you understand what I'm saying. If you understand what I'm saying, hit the like button. Let me give you another definition here. Margin functions as a buffer to ensure tasks are completed on time. This is to ensure, this is a surety. surety, surety. You got what I'm saying? If it says functions as a buffer to ensure tasks are completed, and you want to complete your tasks, right? Listen, even if interruptions arise, it serves as a safety cushion. Margin is your safety cushion. This one simple move, I'm telling you, it's going to help you. You know, it's just like have you ever heard in finances an emergency fund? You know, an emergency fund is that set amount of money that you put to the side in case of an emergency. Well, margins is like your time emergency fund. It's like your emergency fund for time's sake, because you know how long it takes you to do something, but you need a reserve amount of time, that extra on reserve, right? Just in case there's an interruption, just in case there's a distraction, that you'll still uh wind up on time. Hey, I want to take this quick moment to share with you what I call the You Can't Quit Now bundle, which is a free resource that I have for you. Listen, we all going through hard times, we're all facing challenges, and we're all tempted to quit. Well, I created the You Can't Quit Now bundle just for you. It consists of this book, You Can't Quit Now. I'm going to send you the PDF file. I'm also going to send you a 11-minute audio download. And I'm also going to send you a 3-part video series. So I cover all of your learning. I give you something to read, I give you something to listen to, and I give you something to watch. I give it to you all for free. Just comment book in the comment section, and I'm going to send it to you, or you can click the link in the description. All for free. So let's get back to this dynamic teaching. So it's important to have margins, and a lot of headaches, a lot of frustration comes from a marginless life, a life without margins. And it's the one simple thing that many people miss, that they don't realize that's what it is. And if you would just include margins in your schedule, your life will turn around so much better with this one simple move. Let me put this on the screen right here. Listen, take a screenshot of this. Uh-oh. Margin is the opposite of overload. Margin is the opposite of overload. Listen, you know what overload is. You know when you're overloaded, right? I remember I was washing clothes one time, and all of a sudden I'm just sitting there relaxing, minding my business, and I just hear the machine going crazy. Boom, 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 right? And I had to open it up to stop it. Well, what happened was I overloaded the machine. I put too many clothes in it. Well, likewise, your life is making all of this noise. Your life is in chaos and confusion because you're overloading. When your load is more than your ability to deal with the load, that's when you are living a marginless world. And so everybody has a load, right? But your load can't be above your ability to accomplish the load. And that leads to being overwhelmed. That leads to being frustrated. And that's what causes you to want to quit and give up. But listen, you can't quit now, right? And so you're going to incorporate margins. Let's look at, let's go into a little bit more. Let me show you one more quote. But actually the author's version of the definition. He says, margin is the gap between rest and exhaustion, the space between breathing freely and suffocating. Listen, just do this one move. Just start showing up a little bit early. Got it? Just add an extra 15 to 20 minutes of that to your schedule. A lot of you can't even go to bed on time because you haven't incorporated margins. You say, I'm gonna go to bed at 9 o'clock and it's 10:45 and you still scrolling through your phone. You haven't incorporated margins. And listen, not only margins, but you may just haven't incorporated your time. But listen, you need to, if you want more to find out more about this book, right? Let me, as a matter of fact, let me put it up on the screen here. This book called Margin. If you want to learn more about margin, just look in the description of this video, and you can see the link to find out more about that book if you want to get that book. But I think incorporating margins to your schedule is going to bless you tremendously. And I told you early in this video that I have a free resource that's going to help you to get your time in order. It's a 3-part video series I got called the Time Value Series. As a matter of fact, I think it's four videos, but it's going to bless you. It's no charge. Just look in the description of this video. I'm gonna give you that free resource as well. Most definitely take time and binge watch that. Binge watch that. Get your time in order. Get the book, uh, margins, and then incorporate that. And man, that's gonna turn your life around. Uh, Also, if you want to go deeper into time management, right? You remember I told you this channel is dedicated to sharing the many books that have impacted my life. Well, I did a book review on the best book that I've ever read on time management. It's called Time Management Solution. You can watch that video right here. So just click right there, just right there. Just click right there, and I'll see you in that video. Listen, I love you. Stay up, stay blessed, and always remember that the word is your life.